Hi, this is Carole Conlon, and today's tip for mastering the mind as a dowser is to begin working with the Personal Trinity rather than the High Self Committee. The High Self acts like your spiritual nanny, and traditional dowsing, you work through the High Self to God, connecting, and you get the right answers. The committee allows you to get certain amounts of information in what they feel is their highest and best good. However, when you're dealing with a human being, especially with health, you've got to deal with the human self, which has to do with making decisions, free will planet. The self has it all. We also have to look at the ego, which is like your inner child. It's fearful. It remembers all those endings from the past, and we hardly ever listen to it, and therefore that inner child is worried most of the time. So getting information strictly through the high self is a nice idea, but practically you're ignoring 2/3 of the party that needs to be worked on. Give that a chance. When you start a session, harmonize the self, soul, and ego, connect them to the divine plan for the person and to God. And that way, you should get the very best answers for that person, the entire trinity of that person each time. In order to make sure that I'm hearing each of the three voices, because the ego's voice can be very soft sometimes, at the end of a clearing, I will ask, is this true for ego, self, soul? And then I add in assigned and the body elemental, so that every part and parcel of my client is listened to, connected with, and tested. If the ego, for example, has a little tiny no voice that got drowned out before, I sit down, I clear what the ego's concerns are, and then I recheck. So think about using the Personal Trinity for working with, especially with health issues, and see if your results don't get even better. And that is the tip for mastering the mind, and I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you liked it, and come back for more. We'll see you on the next video.